Setting up Vault AWS Auth is a crucial step in managing access to your AWS infrastructure. This tutorial will guide you through the process of configuring Vault to authenticate with Auth. First, you need to understand the key concepts involved in Vault AWS Auth. Vault is a secrets management tool that securely stores and manages sensitive data, while AWS Auth is a method of authenticating with AWS using IAM roles. The goal of Vault AWS Auth is to enable Vault to authenticate with AWS and manage access to your Auth resources. To set up Vault AWS Auth, you will need to create an IAM role for Vault. This role will be used by Vault to authenticate with AWS. You can create the role by logging into the AWS Management Console and navigating to the IAM dashboard. Create a new role and attach the necessary policies to it, such as the Amazon EC2 read-only access policy. Next, you need to configure Vault to use the IAM role. You can do this by creating a new Auth backend in Vault. The Auth backend is responsible for handling authentication requests from clients. To create a new Auth backend, you will need to use the Vault CLI command Vault Auth enable Auth. This command will create a new Auth backend and configure it to use the IAM role you created earlier. After configuring the Auth backend, you need to configure the AWS Auth method. This involves specifying the IAM role that Vault will use to authenticate with AWS. You can do this by using the Vault CLI command Vault write auth config client. This command will configure the AWS Auth method and specify the IAM role that Vault will use. Finally, you can test the Vault AWS Auth configuration by authenticating with Vault using the AWS Auth method. You can do this by using the Vault CLI command Vault login method auth. This command will authenticate you with Vault using the AWS Auth method and provide you with a token that you can use to access your AWS resources. Best practices for setting up Vault AWS Auth include using a least privilege approach when creating the IAM role, regularly rotating the credentials used by Vault, and monitoring Vault logs for any authentication issues. By following these best practices, you can ensure that your Vault AWS Auth configuration is secure and reliable. In conclusion, setting up Vault AWS Auth is a straightforward process that involves creating an IAM role, configuring the Vault Auth backend, and configuring the AWS Auth method. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you can configure Vault to authenticate with AWS and manage access to your AWS resources.